Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Klakadash, double honors to all the apostles and the elders that have been passing this truth down from generation to generation, and shalom to all the hopeful elect. So Trump came out and did a speech on CNN about Operation Warp Speed. Now, for those of you that don't know, Operation Warp Speed is about the acceleration of the development for the coronavirus vaccine. And I already said in my last video that one of the elites of this world, Bill Gates, wants everybody to be vaccinated. He said that's the only way that things are going to go back to normal. So I'm going to just play the audio from this video. And I'm going to start off at the minute and 33 second mark.
To date, Operation Warp Speed has brought together all of the experts across the federal government from places like the NIH, CDC, FDA, and many other agencies. This historic partnership will now bring together the full resources of the Department of Health and Human Services with the Department of Defense, and we know what that means. That means the full power and strength of the military, and that really talking about the logistics. If we get it, when we get it, that means the logistics, getting it out so that everybody can take it. And today we're
So you heard that Department of Defense and the military. Now ask yourself this question: why would the U.S. need the Department of Defense and the military to distribute the coronavirus vaccine? That leads me to believe that they're anticipating defiance from people that aren't willing to take the vaccine, or the vaccine, the amount of vaccines that were made, it's gonna be so large, it's gonna be so vast that they're gonna just use the U.S. Army to distribute it throughout all the states in this country. So, matter of fact, let me look up that word. Logistics. Let's look that word up. The detailed coordination of a complex operation involving many people, faculties, or supplies. So yeah, they could be using the army for the distribution of the vaccine because it's going to be a large amount, or it could be because they're anticipating defiance from people. Really, it could be both. It could be for both reasons. But I believe that they may make this vaccine mandatory. They may make everybody take it. So all we can really do is just wait and see how this is going to play out. I also heard that the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, I heard that the chip is going to be in the vaccine, but I don't know. Again, we got to wait and see how that's going to play out. But one thing that is for sure is that the chip has to come before the destruction. The chip has to come before Armageddon. That's just one of the prophecies, you know. So yeah, you're really playing with fire if you take this vaccine. You really, really are. So let me just get this scripture real quick. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So one of the scenarios could be that they roll out the FEMA camps for people that aren't willing to take this vaccine. I mean, that's just one of the scenarios. They could also, I anticipate that they'll really most likely do that for people that aren't willing to take the chip. But this is just one of the things that we're gonna have to go through. So let me read verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord's got to come get his elect. He's got to redeem us. He's got to come save us from Esau, because if it's up to Esau, we'll all be dead, you know? And the elect is comprised of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. So, yeah, we never really seen anything like this before. I mean, throughout all the sicknesses and plagues in history, they never went this hard and behind anything. You know, they want to they're talking about a vaccination that could be out by the end of 2020 or within like the next year or so. So, I mean, come on, man. And on top of all this that's going on, the economy is doing bad. People want these restrictions uplifted. There's people that are starting to protest. So, things have definitely been boiling in 2020 so far. I would definitely say that things have been boiling. So, as far as this vaccination goes, we're just got to see how this plays out. Anticipate any hardship or tribulation that you're gonna have to go through. They might try and say that in order for you to go back to your job, or in order for you to work at your job, that you have to get vaccinated. I mean, I don't know. They'll definitely end up doing that for the chip, for the RFID microchip. And again, the chip could be in the vaccine, but I don't know. I really don't know. But either way, we do know that the chip is coming. You know, the elites of this world, they want a cashless society. And they want full total control. And what better way to make that plan come through than to take advantage of what's going on now? You know, people are antsy, people are desperate, they want answers. So yeah, man. And now they're talking about a universal basic income. The universal basic income. And really, they actually passed it. Like the Democrats actually passed it, but the Republicans are against it. So I mean, all we can do is just speculate and see how that's gonna play out. I mean, it was pretty egregious to me how it kind of somewhat went through. I didn't think that they would pass a second stimulus package, but hey, I mean, it might actually go through. We'll see. But really, to me, I just look at it as they're just trying to wine and dine people, and make the people believe that the government really cares about them. But at the end of the day, man, let's be real. If people get this stimulus check, it's just gonna go straight towards bills. And one way or another, the federal government or the local government is tied to the bills that people pay, you know. So, there's a lot going on right now. 2020 has been boiling. So all we could do is just keep a lookout and see what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna end off on that. Hope you found this video edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.